Hey, good morning, guys. So, welcome to the other day of my life and my vlog. And now I am in the same piece of land, the plot which we cleaned the other day. And you can see the horses have come here again and have grazed almost all the grass. This vine also has to be trimmed, it has spread everywhere. Look under this shed, this is everywhere now, so this has to be trimmed and cleaned, and this is the condition of the plot today. The grass has been shortened a lot by those horses. So today is Sunday, and it's a holiday here obviously, so let's see, I'll be doing some of it today, and then I'll be going somewhere in the evening, so we'll see. So if I show you, the water in nearby farms have been almost dried up, but it's still muddy. It will take some day, another 15-20 days to dry it up, and then this farm will be ready for sowing of the crops. All right, so we'll be working here in this plot now. Catch you later. So under this shed, this vine is everywhere. We call it uh, parda bale in Hindi, which means the vine like a curtain. So this act as a curtain. I don't know what is it called in English, but I think you can easily identify it. It's easily recognizable. These chairs will be used after almost 2-3 months. So where I live, the temperature here uh, goes down up to 4 degrees Celsius in the height of the cold, especially in the month of last of December and in January. However, right now it is around 11 a.m. and the temperature right now is around 18 degrees Celsius, so which is quite comfortable. And in the night also it is dropping up to 10 or 12 degree Celsius. So it's not too cold here. But since we are not very far from the foothills of Himalayas here, so Himalayas are like around 300 kilometers from here, not even 300 but 250 kilometers. So uh, when there is a snowfall in the Himalayas, so that cold wind come down here, and those days become shivering in Delhi and the neighboring state. So in winter, if we talk about what do we eat, we get vegetables of around of carrot and peas and potatoes runs the whole year, and then you have cauliflower which comes in the winter season, and we we eat millets like barley and the mustard plant curry is very tasty, which we make in this winter season. So generally, we are vegetarian generally in India. Yeah, there are non-vegetarian too, but the majority of the population is vegetarian in Hindus culture. But nowadays, people are uh, increasingly becoming non-vegetarian, and that includes eating eggs, chicken, and mutton, and all that. But that was not our culture. Since we live in a warm country, we are not too cold here. So that's why there was uh, barely a need to eat non-vegetarian. We do not drink wine here generally. So I would say 1 in 100 people would be uh, a drinker, and it is the main reason because wine is being used widely in the Western countries because of the cold weather. But here the weather is not so cold, so that's not a part of our culture. Well, these eating habits and drinking habits, which I'm telling you, are relevant to the North Indian states. Like I said, I live in North India, in the capital city, Delhi, in the outskirts. And however, if you go to our the eastern part, they people eat non-vegetarian widely, where we have seven sister states. They are all in Himalayas, and if you go to the West Bengal, so their non-vegetarian is very popular, and so it depends on the culture. Uh, this side of India, northern side, here the land is very cultivable, and the yield of the income is high. Yield of the crop is high in this area. So those part where which are on the seashores and the coastal areas, so this is natural that people would be eating lots of fish and though which they call seafood. But if you come to this here, we are far from the uh, sea, ocean. So our main food is not non-vegetarian here. Mainly our food is vegetarian. Since we have a mix of population of Muslims as well, which are not too much in these areas like in Delhi, Haryana, UP have Uttar Pradesh, which is another neighboring state here. That has quite a chunk of population of Muslims. So in their culture, yes, they eat non-vegetarian very often because that's a part of their food. But if I talk about uh, the ancient culture, which has been the Hindus' culture, uh, so eating people were still eating non-vegetarian food, but that was considered the lowest kind of food to consume. So, guys, I'm just standing on the roof of my house, and this is the surrounding where you have lots of farms behind the house, and this is a lake just next to near my house actually. We have these floating plants put there by the government to keep the water clean of the fungi and algae. And this side is houses in the front side of my house. Hello friends, welcome back. Now I'm going to a program to participate some spiritual gathering in a neighborly state, my neighborly state. So this is evening and it's around 5:30 p.m. I'll be back till 11 or so. It will take me to go there around 1 hour. 1 hour plus it will be, I believe. 1 hour 15 minutes or like that. So this is evening time. People are buying vegetables and other grocery stuff. This is a small market of a village here. This is not Delhi, but this is called Delhi NCR, which means National Capital Region, which goes beyond. If we take it from the center of Delhi and with a diameter of 100 kilometer surrounding is called Delhi NCR. All that region comes into Delhi NCR, and the Delhi government is developing, or the central government is developing to reduce load onto the national capital, because otherwise everybody wants to come into the national capital territory and want to live there. So to decongest the national capital, the central government is developing it is through metro train or the intercity new trains and other stuff, which will facilitate people of the neighboring state like the capital. The government is working on that so that the national capital can breathe. Otherwise, it is becoming too much congested. So this is the neighboring area of the capital, and this is just getting industrialized. So you can see the new industries are being set up, and now the land is almost free, but gradually this will be filled with lots of industries, most of which will come out of the national capital so that the pollution can be reduced in there. So this is a beautiful evening of winter. Now since the sun set earlier in the winter season, so the sun has set up. The sun has set, and it is becoming darker with every minutes going by. Wine shop, see how lit up. This is the highway which you can see the flyover just in front of me. This is the highway in the shape of a ring which goes round the capital. That means if you have any lorry or the truck and you have to go through the capital to reach to some other place, then you do not need to enter the capital. You can simply take this route and you can go wherever you need to go. So that means that helps the traffic uh, reduction in the capital. I've reached to a nearby town in Haryana, and this is the market of it. Is selling peanuts. So guys, I'm now going back home. It's 10:30 and I'm passing through this village. The road here is made of tiles, and that was because that it would break again and again. I'd seen this road always broken, but now this is made with tile and it is in good shape for now. The chances of getting broken of this road is low actually, because what happens on a charcoal road, what you call charcoal or charcoal, people sometimes let loose the water on the road, so that gradually start breaking the road, and as a result you get lots of pits on the road. So going now. See you soon after reaching home. So hello guys, I've reached home now and it's night time. I just had this pizza which my wife left for me, and I was feeling a little hungry while coming back. Had it, and let me do if I'll do some edit now and then we'll go to sleep. It is already around 11, even more than that. So guys, see you in the next video, and till then take care of yourself and good night.